Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back with another subscriber requested video. So I was recently asked to do a video talking about bedtime fragrances. So yeah, I've got 12 different fragrances here in front of me and I'm going to jump right in. These are all favorites of mine that I love to wear to bed. A lot of the time I will wear my more poorly performing fragrances to bed. Just because then I'm able to use them and enjoy them but not get frustrated by them because they wear off so soon. I'll spray them on and by the time I fall asleep, I'm good, and then when I wake up, they're gone. But anyways, let's get into this. So the first one, this is a fragrance that number one, I don't use this one because this is an older and better formulation. I do have a newer formulation pen spray that I use more often, but anyways, this is warm vanilla sugar. So a lot of the time, especially if I take a shower at night because I've got to get up early the next morning for work, a lot of the time I will take a shower and then use the warm vanilla sugar body lotion and then spray the perfume over it, and it's a great bedtime fragrance. It's just super warm and cozy. It's kind of sweet, and I just love this fragrance. It's such a warm, comforting, cozy vanilla. It is my favorite fragrance probably of all time from Bath & Body Works, just because, I don't know, I've loved it ever since it came out, and all these years later, probably 20 some years later, I still adore it. So anyways, that is warm vanilla sugar. Again, I do use my pen spray and try to keep that bottle since that is an older bottle. Okay, next, this is just such a perfect, like, anytime fragrance, but I love wearing this fragrance to bed. There's something about it that is so cozy. That is Mon Guerlain from Guerlain. So this is the Eau de Parfum formulation. Any formulation would work though. This is just beautiful vanilla and lavender. Oh, it's just so good. Vanilla and lavender. There's like a bunch of other notes in it, but I mean, it's even got like fern, which does give it this kind of touch of greenness, but it is this warm, slightly powdery lavender and vanilla fragrance, and it's beautiful. It's just such a cozy, and you're gonna see I do have a few fragrances here with lavender in them, just because lavender really is a very soothing, like, comforting nighttime fragrance, and I do love wearing things with lavender in it to bed. But anyways, that is Mon Guerlain from Guerlain. It's a beautiful bedtime scent though. It's just a beautiful scent all around, and that's not one that I wear because it doesn't perform well. That one, I can still smell it when I wake up the next morning. Okay, next is a Britney Spears fragrance. This is Britney Spears Prerogative, and this one is beautiful. This is supposed to be a unisex scent, but I feel like this leans very, very feminine. Of course, anybody can rock it, not that it matters, but it definitely does lean feminine. This is beautiful. This reminds me a lot of Private Show. It's very similar to Private Show. I believe it's even got a coffee note in it, but it's like a sweet, warm coffee. It's beautiful. It's got like a touch of floral to it, but it really doesn't smell floral at all to me. It smells like a sweet caramely coffee. It's beautiful. If you like Private Show, I think you would really like this. This one just doesn't last very long on me, which is why, and it's such a cozy fragrance, that is why I often wear this one to bed. It just makes a perfect bedtime scent. It's just sweet and warm and cozy. So anyways, that is Britney Spears Prerogative. This next one will be no surprise to any of you. This is probably my most worn bedtime scent of life. I wear it all the time. This is Oscar de la Renta Lavender, and this is a sweet, milky lavender. Super, super cozy, sweet. It's almost got a little bit of a tea-like quality to it, but it is the coziest scent on the planet. It's so cozy and comforting. And this one, it's not like the worst performer in the world, but it's not great either, which makes it just a perfect bedtime scent. This is not one that I can still smell when I wake up the next morning, so it definitely doesn't perform great, but it's such a beautiful, cozy scent to fall asleep with. And yeah, this is definitely my number one most used bedtime perfume, hands down. So anyways, that is Oscar de la Renta Lavender. Okay, this next one, this is another fragrance that I use as a bedtime fragrance because it does not last very long at all, or it doesn't perform very well at all. This is Ambre's Secret from La Maison de la Vanille. This is a great bedtime amber. This is like a sweet cola kind of scented amber. I get really strong cola vibes from this. It's really, really pretty. So yeah, just kind of like a traditional smelling amber, but with these strong kind of cola undertones. It's very sweet, but this lasts all of maybe, I don't know, an hour. It just makes a great bedtime amber scent. So anyways, that is Ambre's Secret, or Ambre Vanille from La Maison de la Vanille. Okay, this next one, this is another vanilla scent that performs really, really badly, and so I often wear it to bed. This is Skylar Vanilla Sky, and oh, I love this fragrance. This has got like I think it's a cappuccino note in it, like cappuccino or espresso note. So it's this really beautiful, it's just a really beautiful, sweet vanilla, but it's got this gorgeous coffee undertone. It's really, really pretty. It's warm, but it's not overly sweet. It's like slightly sweet, but warm coffee and vanilla. It's really, really nice, but yeah, this one performs really, really badly. So yeah, it's definitely best used as a bedtime scent. So anyways, that is Skylar Vanilla Sky. This next one, I love this fragrance so much, but it performs so terribly, which makes it a great bedtime scent. This is Pinrose Secret Genius, and I need to try layering this over some lotion or something to see if maybe I can get better performance out of it like that. Because I love the way it smells. It just performs terribly. This is beautiful. It's like vanilla and caramel. It's slightly sweet, but it's not like, I mean, it is sweet, but it's not sickly sweet. It's not overly sweet. It's just this really super cozy, like caramely vanilla fragrance. It's quite light, but it makes a super cozy bedtime scent. And yeah, you can see I've got quite a dent in mine. I do wear this to bed often. It really does make a great cozy, vanilla bedtime scent. So anyways, that is Pinrose Secret Genius. Okay, this next one, this is another fragrance that I wear this like any time of the day and any time of the year, but I love this at bedtime. It is the most comforting bedtime scent ever, and that is Lancome Lavandes Trianon. So this is basically just lavender and vanilla. And anytime I talk about this fragrance, I inevitably get a question about whether or not it smells like Mon Guerlain. I guess there's something going around saying that it smells like Mon Guerlain. I don't get that at all. I don't get Mon Guerlain from this at all. Like, no, Mon Guerlain has more of like a sharpness to it. It's much fresher. Mon Guerlain is much more complex too. There's so many more notes in Mon Guerlain, and Lavandes Trianon is really just lavender and vanilla. It's like powdery lavender and vanilla. I don't get Mon Guerlain vibes from this at all, but that's just me. but I do love this. It's very strong. This is a beast of a fragrance. You only have to spray this one on once and it lasts forever, but it is an incredible bedtime scent. I wear this one to bed quite a lot too. And I'm telling you, look how full my bottle still looks, because you really don't have to spray much on at all. I use this quite a bit and I still have a ton, because yeah, you do not need to use a lot of this. Oh, it's beautiful. But yeah, I do wear this one to bed quite a lot. In fact, I just wore this one to bed a couple nights ago. I just love it. So anyways, that is Lavandes Trianon from Lancome. This next one, this is another one that is so warm and cozy and amazing, but performs terribly. This is Silver Moon from Pacifica, and this is very, very similar to Warm Vanilla Sugar from Bath & Body Works. It really does smell quite a lot like it. Yes. It really smells a lot like it. But this has almond in it, and the almond is very, very prominent. So it's like Warm Vanilla Sugar if you added almond. Maybe took away the sandalwood that's in Warm Vanilla Sugar and replaced it with almond. That's what this smells like. So this is vanilla, almond, and spice. It's so beautiful. It's like warm, spicy, toasted almonds with vanilla, and it's sweet, but not overly sweet. It's sweet in the way that Warm Vanilla Sugar is, but it really does smell a lot like Warm Vanilla Sugar. Oh, I just love it so much. Again, it's one of my favorite bedtime scents. It's so comforting and cozy and just perfect for bedtime. And it doesn't last very long, so I can get maybe 30 minutes to an hour out of this if I tried to wear it like as my perfume of the day. But it doesn't really matter if I wear it to bed, because I'll enjoy it until I fall asleep, and then it's gone when I wake up in the morning. So anyways, that is Silver Moon from Pacifica. Amazing bedtime scent. Another amazing bedtime scent from Pacifica is Cosmosis. This one it's called Vanilla Stardust. I've got a big old dent in this. It's about down to here because I do wear this to bed a lot. This is a beautiful, like, Play-Doh-y vanilla, sweet Play-Doh-y vanilla, but it's got this ashiness to it because it's got like an ash note or something in it. Oh, it's really, really beautiful. Sweet, kind of slightly ashy Play-Doh-y vanilla. It's amazing. So yeah, it performs terribly. It performs even worse than Silver Moon. I can get, like, I have body sprays that perform better than this perfume. It's really bad. I can get maybe 15 minutes out of it, but it's amazing as a bedtime scent. So anyways, that is Cosmosis from Pacifica. Okay, this next one, I adore this fragrance so much, but it performs so badly on me. This is Zara Violet Blossom. I need to wear this again. I need to give it a good wear during the day again to see if anything's changed, if maybe it will perform better now that it's like older. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I love this perfume so much. This reminds me a lot of Poison Girl, the Eau de Parfum formulation, but it's got kind of, I don't know, it reminds me a lot of Poison Girl, the Eau de Parfum, but it's got like it used to give me kind of Poison Girl and Hypnotic Poison vibes, like if you mix the two, but the longer, I don't know, the longer I've had it, the more it just, well, it still kind of does. But I would say it's more Poison Girl, EDP, but with something else. I don't know. It's not a super complex perfume, but it smells amazing. I just love this perfume so much. It's sweet and warm. It's really, really sweet, like syrupy sweet, and cozy and yummy and warm. I love this perfume. This is hands down my favorite, like, regular Zara perfume. I adore it. it just performs terribly, which is why I wear it to bed all the time. I love wearing this fragrance to bed. It's a great bedtime fragrance. It could be a little too sweet for some for bedtime because it is quite sweet, but I love it. It's so good. So anyways, that is Zara Violet Blossom, and for $10, it's a great perfume. Okay, and then last but not least, this is my favorite iris fragrance in the world to wear to bed. This is Boucheron Iris de Syracuse, and this is a beautiful iris perfume. I love wearing iris fragrances to bed. This one is really, really light and ethereal smelling. It's got a slight sweetness to it. It's powdery, but it's not overly powdery. Oh, it's beautiful. It's one of my favorite iris perfumes ever. It's not heavy the way that some iris fragrances can be. Sometimes they can just be too heavy, too powdery, too makeup-y. This one is not. This one is really light and bright and slightly sweet, but it's still super cozy. It still does have that cozy powderiness to it. I love it. I love wearing this one to bed. There's just something super cozy and comforting about this one without like choking you out. I used to wear, before I decluttered it, I used to wear La Mia Perla to bed all the time. In fact, it was a bedtime fragrance because it performed really badly. And I ended up decluttering it because anytime I wanted to reach for an iris fragrance, I would always just reach for this one. So that one I just went ahead and let it go. But yeah, I love this fragrance for bedtime. It's beautiful. And this one performs way better than La Mia Perla. This one is not the best performing fragrance in the world, but I can easily get a good 4 hours out of this one before I would need to reapply, which is definitely better. La Mia Perla, I could get maybe 20 minutes out of it. Like, it just didn't perform at all. But anyways, that is Boucheron Iris de Syracuse. Such a beautiful, light iris fragrance. So anyways, guys, those are some of my favorite bedtime fragrances. I do hope that you all enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.